Hey guys, welcome to another video. So today I wanted to do a get ready with me, kind of a follow-up to another video that I did. And just to talk to you guys a little bit, just about random ass stuff that I like to talk about. I don't think I'll be applying makeup in this video because I'm going to be doing the Egg Pore mask by Tony Moly. If you haven't checked it out, go check out in my channel. There's a video that's a review of the Tony Moly Egg Pore products. And I did a really close-up picture of like before and then after the second mask, so you could see the difference. And I'm gonna do the same thing in this video, so it's gonna be like a follow-up and you'll be able to see what it looks like after a second treatment. Yes, I am gonna expose the truth. So if it doesn't work, you'll be able to see it today. I don't have anything on my face, I just cleanse my face. I didn't even put moisturizer on because I use a really light cleanser. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put the mask on. Okay, so I'm gonna use the steam ball. It's the one that gets hot. And I have a little bit of a reaction breakout over here, so I think I'm gonna put it over there as well. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
I hope everybody's week, went by okay. My week was like super busy. I noticed I got some new subscribers, so for the new 10 or so subscribers that subscribed this week, welcome. I hope you guys are enjoying the channel. If you don't know, I try to post every single day, and so far I have been successful in posting every day, albeit at very late hours in the day. But still every day, if you average it out, it's one a day. And that's what counts in my world. Yes, welcome to my channel. I am so happy you guys subscribed. How I like to work this is if you have any suggestions, comments, you can put them down in the section down below and I'll take it into consideration on my next video. So if you say something like, oh my god, Victor, please do an ASMR catch up on your face tutorial like Hollywood Love Story, I will do that for you because you asked. So I watched the part 2 to the Shane Dawson documentary on Jake Paul, and I noticed I said Logan Paul in the last video. It's so hard because the names are so, they're so similar to me. If their last name's the same, it's hard to, And they almost look they're both blonde and they're siblings, Give me a break, it's hard. I watched the second part and it was like this talk, Shane was talking to a therapist and he was talking about psychopaths. And I was like, oh my god, I know so many people that act like this, and I noticed in my life, I've come across people that are like that. Especially when I moved here too. I knew there were people because I used to live in San Francisco, that's where my friend Cassandra lives, up in NorCal, but I used to know someone like that in NorCal, and I was like, why are they so weird and lying to me? I could tell that they were lying to me, just to please me. But after I saw the documentary, I was like, oh my god, they were lying to me because they wanted something from me. I noticed here in LA too, there's actually a lot of people like that in LA, and I think it's because you're surrounded by a lot of people in the entertainment industry, and those people do have or develop a enormous ego, so they're in the quest for power all the time. And the first person that I met here in LA that I noticed was a psychopath, was someone that, I was working with, and they found out that at the time I was working for a retailer and I got a discount on merchandise because I was, a top seller at the time, so I got a higher discount on a lot of merchandise. And they were, they didn't even ask me hey, do you mind if I use your discount? Which you're not supposed to do, by the way, anyways, but you could have asked. She was just like, I'm gonna be using your discount at 40% off. I'll let you know what I need. I was like, oh, and then I just distanced myself from that person, because it's too, how can you not feel weird about invading someone else's private space and not even think about what they're, what they could be going through if you are using their discount illegally. And mind you, this person could have empathized and seen the situation oh my god, I don't know if this is appropriate, I should ask him first. but they just straight up told me like, hey, give me your discount, you know, I need these things. And after seeing the documentary, I was like, yeah, that person was a psychopath. Being that there are 1 in 25 psychopaths, you know, in the United States or the world, I don't remember what the statistic was, if it was a national or an international statistic. There's, you know, you could probably know one. And there's a lot of people that know 1 or 2 or a couple. As the documentary went on, I started questioning myself. I was like, what if I'm a psychopath? Because I feel like sometimes I've had those thoughts, like I need to know this person so I can get this type of knowledge, or so I could get to that type of position, you know, or so I could grow this way. But once she said, you know, when Shane said, oh, I always think about what is that person gonna, you know, and then she was like, no, so you're not a psychopath because you're able to empathize with those people. And I was like, oh my God, you know, like he was relieved. I was relieved because I was like, oh my God, I do empathize a lot with a lot of people. All right, let me press this off. I'll be right back. Okay, so I noticed I forgot to take a picture of the before. And I am so sorry. I'm gonna take a picture of this one after the first mask. So as you know, this is after the steam balm, and I did it last week, so this is 1 week after. Let's see what it looks like. It actually looks a lot smaller than last week. Like, my nose looks even, so I see a little bit of progress. And I had a feeling like you have to keep using these for it to work. So it's not like a one time, oh my God, I need to go to a date, and it all works. You have to actually commit to your date a couple of weeks before so you can have full results. That's what I would recommend. Okay, now we're gonna go with the second one, and this is the Cool Instant Tightening Cool Pack. And this one you can actually use on the entire face, but I'm just gonna use it on the nose and the little spot that I had. So as I was saying about the documentary, you know, so yeah, he was all relieved. I was all relieved because like, oh my God, I'm not a psychopath. And then when she said that it was a spectrum, it made a lot more sense. So you could have psychopath tendencies and maybe thinking, but it doesn't necessarily make you a psychopath if you're able to empathize with people. Because if you're not, like, you know, if you're not able to put yourself in someone's shoes and it's all about you and it's all about what you need to get at the end of the day, then I guess you're in trouble. Like, I'm gonna guess that if you clicked on this video and you can't watch the entire video, oh wait, hold on. Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
If you clicked on this video and you can't watch the entire video, there is a problem. Like, if you just skip, you're like, oh my God, what can I get from this? And you couldn't respect me enough to see what I had to say, how I had to say it, what else is going on in my life. You do not empathize. You're just here for yourself. Power and greed. So, if I were you, I would like the video and I would watch more than a minute. All jokes aside, the documentary was pretty powerful. I really liked, you know, learning about psychopaths and the statistics, behaviors. That was super interesting because you don't see a lot of documentaries on it unless they're specifically on it, but this is in context of a YouTube creator, you know, which is kind of interesting because it's something so relatable and current, so, and it's public, you know, so it makes it a lot more interesting. The only thing I'm kind of mad about the documentary is that we haven't seen a lot of footage on Jake Paul. So he hasn't actually we haven't seen him talk to Shane a lot, and you know, that's cool and all, but you know, that's what I was expecting, at least in the second part, you know. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's about an hour and a half worth of documentary for you to go check out if you haven't seen part 1 or part 2. The other documentary that I really, really like is Hollywood Love Story. This is on Vice. Unfortunately, it's not free. You have to pay for it. But, you know, the host of the show is Paris Hilton, and it's hilarious just to see Paris, you know, talking and giving these people advice, you know, because she has such a funny way to say things. But that one's really cool, and it's all about Hollywood and LA and trying to get noticed and making noise and trying to get people to follow you and stuff. And it's a little bit more in the dark reality of that, you know, which I find super interesting. It's time. Alexa, stop. Alright, so I just removed it, and I don't know, it looks pretty good to me. We're gonna take a super close up and we're gonna see what it looks like. So I just noticed that my mic failed, you know, like the battery was dead and I couldn't record the audio. So if you're wondering, that's why the audio is a little funky. But I am trying to make it better with the filters and, you know, using my audio skills to make it work. So hopefully it works okay this time, but I apologize, next time that won't happen. Let's go ahead and take a picture of my pose. I mean, I don't see like the darkness that I used to see last time I took the photos, and it looks more like holes that are becoming closer to skin tone. So what that tells me is that it's clearing away the blockage, and the blackheadedness of the pores are not there as much, which means they're dissolving slowly. So I'm wondering, I'm probably gonna do another get ready with me next week. So we're gonna try it again and see like how much more of a difference we can make. I do squeeze my nose a little bit if I notice that it's like on the surface, just to kind of help it come out, you know? Alright, well I'm gonna end this here. This was a really fun get ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. If you have any questions, you can put it in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to be notified. Well, subscribe and press the bell thing, you know, if you want to be notified of when I have a new video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!